Do you think Bela Lugosi played you well in the movie Dracula?
To be honest, I think of myself as a somewhat nuanced individual. You understand? We all have complexities about our character that not everyone sees. I thought Bela did a remarkable job portraying, to the point where he became nearly synonymous with me. To this day, I have people approach me almost on a daily basis and call me Bela. And I take this as a great compliment. He did such an admirable job.
All right, guys, it is Friday the 13th, and we figured it would be the best day to pay our respects to Bela Lugosi, who is most known for his role as Dracula. This is the apartments where he last took his final breath and where his wife found him, unfortunately, unalived due to a heart attack at the Herald Way Apartments. We will also be visiting his graveyard today. So come with us on this unfortunate adventure.
Now, one thing that I notice is that there's a lot of young people who live at these apartments. I wonder if they're aware that Dracula passed away and they decided to maybe move here because of that reason. But it'd be interesting, especially if you're a fan of Dracula. Okay, let me live at the building where he last gave his last breath. I mean, that's kind of like one of those things where you want to be that close to someone.
Since we're getting onto the eerie facts, right? Let's talk about some of the cool, well, not cool things, but like unfortunate things we found out too about this. So it's kind of crazy that he portrayed this, Dracula, the character that we all love, right? And there's reasons why we love that character. But it's so sad because he did die alone in his sleep. And later on, we found out that it was due to a heart attack. So the doctors say that it was like a peaceful passing. He didn't suffer, according to like the doctors and whatnot. His wife did find him. She was the one to find him. Unfortunately, passed away. So it's kind of a little bit of an eerie little fact that we thought was crazy because he obviously played, the Dracula character, and now he has to be the one to pass away in his sleep, like alone. All right, guys, so while we were actually recording, we wanted to share this with you. So I happened to see someone kind of walk out of the gate, and she was complimenting my hair, which thank you. But I did want to ask her if she knew that, Dracula had passed here, and if that's why, there's like a lot of young people here. And she actually had told us that, one, she didn't know, but that it explains why she was feeling a lot of eerie feelings, haunted feelings. And I had asked, I did not do it on camera just because I didn't want to be like disrespectful in that aspect. But she did ask us, or she did tell me that she was feeling a lot of sleep paralysis, that she was feeling a lot of weird stuff in her kitchen, not just from energy, but like things that she was hearing, and multiple people in the apartment buildings were feeling it. They were told someone had passed away. They just didn't know who it was. So I may have just told them that, my bad. But I did tell her that it wasn't due to anything like bad, that it was just a heart attack. I explained a little bit about him. But yes, we did not know that. And she actually told us that a lot of people are moving out due to that fact too. So just a little fun fact in there for you guys. Babe, there's turtles. There's a little turtle over there. He's having a little swim. He's just poking his head in and out. He's in there. Just look, he's right on top of the rock. I love his headstone. It's beautiful. Earlier I set the Dracula up, and it's not that windy, and it literally fell on top of his name. It was pretty crazy. Yeah. Did you guys know that he was buried as Dracula, like dressed as Dracula? His family made sure that he was still in character, like as his Dracula. The only thing that we don't know, but I think obviously only his family knows, is that if the cape was the Hollywood cape or if it was like his personal cape. So that's a really cool fact that I found. And in addition to that, I wanted to know why he was buried here and not like in like the other ones like Hollywood Forever or the other cemeteries, like even the one Marilyn Monroe was in. And it's due to the fact of his Romanian religion, which is a Romanian Catholicism. And that's what this place is. So it's beautiful, as you guys can see. It's crazy. So many people leave things behind for him too. Normally it's little Dracula figurines or little capes. Coins was something they said a lot of people leave. Well, we came to pay our respects, Bela. Just want to say thank you for being one of the best Draculas that we have ever seen. Thank you for bringing the monsters to life.
Yeah, I think when these movies are being created, they probably didn't have an understanding how much of an impact Dracula would have in not just horror, but movies in general. And he really had a huge impact when it comes to anything film. Hopefully he can rest in peace. And hopefully he did what he loved, which is be Dracula.